Greenville Liquefied Natural Gas LNG Limited pioneered the production and distribution of liquefied natural gas for domestic use within Nigeria, using an innovative virtual pipeline system for supply of gas to all the 6 geopolitical zones in the country. Greenville LNG is a one-stop solution providing LNG as fuel for industry's transportation and gas to power, simply enabling access to reliable energy for the future. Greenville has bagged so many firsts. Greenville LNG was the first to market LNG in Nigeria, first to supply gas to northern Nigeria, and the first to operate a fleet of over 500 trucks, 100% on LNG. About to be the first to introduce LCNG stations, converting a vehicular and tricycle file to compressed natural gas (LCNG). The Greenville's LNG plant in Rumuji was set up with 100% FDI of $500 million and has been providing LNG, a more sustainable and cost-efficient energy solution and perfect substitutes to diesel for the industrial and many factory sectors. We could find natural gas as many benefits. Reduces cost of production by 35%. Energy density of LNG is 2.4 times greater than CNG and 15% higher than diesel. This makes LNG the most cost-efficient fuel for regions not served or underserved by gas. Reduces greenhouse gas emission and has related environmental benefit. Increase in power generation by supplying LNG fuel to power self-generating factories and industries. Greenville has a network of LNG refilling stations strategically located across Nigeria for LNG-fueled vehicles, trucks, tankers, and buses. These refilling stations are located at Rumodi in Rivers, Cotton Cafe in Kogi State, Benin in Edo State, Shagamu in Ogun State, and Kakao in Kaduna State. Greenville also provides cryogenic storage tanks to our customers so that adequate stocks can be maintained for smooth operations. Greenville LNG has several customers' installations, which are to mention a few: Dufil Prima Food PLC, Port Harcourt, River State; Samal Food Limited, Ibadan, Oyo State; Olam Rice Farm, Nasarawa State, Nigeria Limited; Aspira Production Site, Kano State; Lekki Free Zone Power Plant, Lagos State; Bua Cement Plant, Sokoto State; Julius Berger Yard, Abuja, FCT. Greenville LNG currently has over 500 LNG fuel tanker trucks supplying liquefied natural gas to customers in all parts of Nigeria. The company is also participating in various special projects such as supplying LNG to power plants in Maiduguri and in Sokoto State. Greenville also has the vision of extending its supplies to other West African countries. Greenville LNG also aims to develop 25 hubs for the distribution of CNG across Nigeria. With these gas hubs, the government will be able to save billions of dollars in foreign exchange, while at the same time making the price of the fuel more competitive. In addition, the development of these hubs will necessitate the much desired energy security for the nation with alternative transportation fuel of low carbon emission. This development is in sync with the strategy of the new government to promote and expand CNG network across the length and breadth of Nigeria, considering that CNG is safer, efficient, economical, and most importantly, eco-friendly. These, besides many other benefits CNG has over conventional fuel. Our refilling stations function with a concept known as a hub concept to ensure the efficient operations of our facility. Our typical refilling station, the hub concept, will comprise of the following structures and components. Number 1, LNG storage facility. Number 2, CNG for retailers. Number 3, LNG and CNG dispensing points. Number 4, a warehouse that will be used for the conversion of trucks. Number 5, power plants. Number 6, an LPG storage center and distribution. Number 7, administrative block. And number 8, hospital. Hubs will act as a multi-product microeconomic center for that particular region. It'll have a vertical LNG storage tank, along with a regasification system. Compression facility will convert gas into compressed form at approximately 200 to 250 bar. Bulk CNG distribution will be possible from the center. The presence of the LNG dispensing unit is for heavy-duty vehicles, while LCNG dispensing unit is to serve the cars segment. These hubs can be found in various locations such as Raimondi, Kaduna, Shagamu, Gombe, Calabar, Nasarawa, Kebbi, Sapuzu, Owerri, Enugu, Abakaliki, Asaba, Benin, Lokoja, Ilori, Makurdi, Abuja, Minna, Jos, Maiduguri, Akure, Ibadan, and Katsina, etc. These Greenville LNG hubs would cater to 30 daughter CNG stations in geographical radius of 200 kilometers, with each station producing tons of CNG per day. LNG and CNG can serve as substitutes for PMS and gas oil consumption by 15 to 20%. The distribution of CNG through these gas hubs will provide a more economical alternative to the use of conventional fuel by an estimated 2 million keke napep riders across Nigeria, thus strengthening and increasing their economic power, that of their families and dependents. In addition, this will immensely help in cushioning the impact on the public at large necessitated by the reversal of fuel subsidy. It will as well help end the search for a more affordable fuel by keke napep, light commercial vehicles, and passenger vehicle owners, thereby rapidly improving the socio-economic growth of the nation. LNG produces 40% less carbon dioxide than coal and 30% less than oil, which makes it the cleanest of the fossil fuel. In line with the FGN's policy on CO2 emission reduction, as contained in the Agreement on Climate Goals approved by the United Nations, the use of LNG and CNG is a key driver in promoting an eco-friendly environment and achieving the nation's climate goals. Following the Paris Agreement on reducing GHG/CO2 emission and the Doha Amendment of Kyoto Protocol to the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate, UNFCCC, which Nigeria is a signatory to, the use of LNG and CNG is a major factor in propagating an eco-friendly environment. Greenville LNG Corporate Social Responsibility over the years has committed to making positive impact in the lives of people around the brand, both in rural host communities and urban centers. Industry players, manufacturers in Nigeria in general, can now give a sigh of relief, as the key to cleaner and more economical energy is here with us. Greenville LNG, reliable energy for the future.